happening later today. IPS will hold its annual State of the District address, and there are a lot of things to talk about.
Of course, the big topic is still the pandemic and working to keep both students and staff safe. Karen is in studio with a preview of tonight's address. Good morning, Karen.
Well, good morning, Julia and Carlos. The theme this year, rebuilding stronger. Superintendent Dr. Aleesia Johnson will touch on topics like you mentioned, the impact of the pandemic and safety. Now, safety after the death of 7-year-old Hannah Crutchfield. Hannah was crossing the street after school when she and her mom, along with a crossing guard, were struck by 2 cars that crashed nearby. The State of the District was postponed to honor Hannah. Safety and transportation are among the issues parents want to hear Dr. Johnson address. Now, I spoke with Aleesia Rodriguez. She's a parent of a 9-year-old who attends Lew Wallace School 107. She says she doesn't want to hear so much about the future projects, rather how current and past issues will be resolved.
Like the bus issue, because I mean, if you wouldn't have gotten involved with me, which also helped some other kids in our neighborhood, my son would have had to walk to school. For me, it's not just my son. There are other kids whose parents, weren't making a fuss about it and getting somebody involved to get their kid on the bus, who do live far enough out to where it is not really safe for them to walk.
Now, this year, IPS developed a walk zone policy to save costs on school bus transportation. An additional 2,000 kids now walk to school. That means K through 6 students who live 1 mile or less from school, 7th and 8th graders who live 1.25 miles or closer, and 9th through 12th graders who live 1.5 miles or less from school. Now, the district also added more crossing guards to certain areas to increase that safety. But again, guys, safety is among one of the hot button issues that many parents, of course, want to hear about as we enter this difficult, challenging new school year.
A lot to discuss tonight. Safety, COVID, a lot of things to discuss. Thanks so much, Karen.